Okay, let's see how this looks. I don't know if you guys can see me, but it could be the reflection coming from the sun. It is only 1 o'clock here today, so I'm a bit early, which is really good. But anyway, please rock the like, subscribe and share for you girl, would really appreciate that. And also check out all the links in the description box down below. I got 4 links there, 2 to meditation, 1 to our Galactic Jedi Soul Family Telegram group, and the last one is Ismail Perez's website, where you can go check out all of his courses that he has running at the moment. One on the 15th of July, that is 150 for 4 weeks, so that's a pretty good deal. Thank you Ismail Perez for that. And also check out his books. He's got 2 books, Our Cosmic Origin and The Secret Government. Alright, I just wanted to see how, if we are a lift off and if we've got good sound and everything. So how you guys all doing anyway? How's everybody doing? I am really excited, I'm excited for life, I'm excited for humanity, I'm excited for all souls and light beings and the way everything is playing out at the moment. And I cannot tell you guys how excited I am, because we get to witness the greatest event, guys. We incarnate into these vessels, these bodies, and we get to witness the greatest event of all time, the great ascension, the great awakening, right, of all beautiful souls, star seeds, everyone, it's, and that is something to get excited about. So yeah, I hope I'm actually bringing some of that light to you guys and sharing that energy and that vibration of just being excited. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I just had to wait for a noisy motorbike to go by, and so yeah. Hey, I want to share something with you guys before I get onto this article right here. I want to share something with you guys, and during meditation, right? Like I've been telling you guys, and like I've been sharing with you guys about my workouts that I have, and a lot of it is, I have a meditation thing going on when it comes to doing a workout. So I'm actually in meditation, and I'm moving the energy through my body. That's how I do it. And also all at the same time is, like, 1, I'm moving the energy through my body. 2, I'm having a meditation. 3, I'm getting a workout, relaxing and enjoying it. And 4, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling vibrant, and it's raising my energy frequency vibration. So all 4 key areas of my meditation, my workout that I do in the mornings is for all those reasons. And 1, so that I can be a good and better nana to my grandchildren. 2, that I can be a awesome mum and mother to my own children. And 3, that I can be better at making these videos for you guys, making content for you guys. And 4, so that I can be an example and a role model for you as well. So there's a lot of 4 key areas, in my life that I'm trying to be better at. Being the best version of myself that I can possibly be, and it's all through grounding as well, and meditation and working out and bettering myself, right? Because every day I have a look at my own life. I have a look at my um, under a microscope. I'm sort of like having a look at my life. I'm looking at my life, seeing where I can better myself, seeing where I can work on myself, because it's a continuous self-work, working on ourselves, all right, and coming right back here and continue to expand, to grow, to evolve, and to integrate, right, and to alchemize energy as well. So right now I'm going to share with you guys that, this morning, after I finish my workout, it's my normal meditation, and then when I finish, I have another meditation, so I get into a place of a real deep meditation, and it means like clearing the mind, so there are no intrusion thoughts or thinking that comes in. So you just clear out your mind, right? Clear the mind. And then how I do it is that I listen to background sounds, like sounds in the distance, all right? Maybe birds, maybe barking dogs somewhere in the distance, cars or a train in the distance. Maybe you can hear the wind if it's blowing hard enough, but I kind of like zoom out. So I've cleared my mind, and now all I'm doing is listening. I'm listening to everything that's going on all around me or externally, and so I kind of like zoom out. So while I was doing that this morning, having that meditation, cleared my mind and everything, and just got into that place of using my hearing to be able to hear sounds and everything. You sort of come into a Zen meditation, all right, where you're just listening to sound, listening to background sound, birds, anything that you can hear. And so while I was doing that, there was this, I was shown a few things. So first we'll start off with the blue light, a blue light that was directly coming from higher dimensions. Now when I say higher dimensions, I don't mean, up there or anything like that. I mean spiritually, higher dimensions is like another level of frequency, vibration, energy, all right? But what I was shown, and so I'll give you guys a picture of what this looked like, is that there's this blue light, and it's coming down, and it's coming down in a very powerful way. It's coming down in a very powerful way, and it's coming down through all of my versions of self in higher dimensions, in other dimensions. So all of my, all of my versions of self, right, is having this electric blue light that's coming down through all versions of self in other dimensions, as well as I was placed in, as I've sat in a meditative state. Okay, so this blue electrical light, it's coming all the way down through other versions of myself, coming all the way down through all dimensional chakras, through all of our chakras, all connected as one, aligned perfectly as one. And what else will show me is that I have two swords, right? I have two swords on either side of me. And these two swords is one of justice and one of truth. One of divine feminine and one of divine masculine. So justice, feminine, truth, masculine. Alright? So I just give you sort of like a picture of where I'm coming from. And what else I was shown is that at the top of this blue electric light that's coming down through all versions of self and coming down through all of our chakras, Archangel Michael is at the top of that blue light, and at the top he's holding the sword of truth. He's holding the sword, and this sword coming from the top is beaming down this electric blue light, coming all the way down, and it is the sword of truth from Archangel Michael coming all the way down every version of self and down through my chakras. And it goes all the way through me, and it goes all the way deep down into Mother Gaia, Sophia, Aramatina, Earth, whatever you want to call it, right down into her very core. And so this electric blue light, it just comes all the way down and through. And it was the most amazing feeling that I've ever felt. And when I was shown this, I was also reassured that everything on my path and on my journey and on my soul journey that I have been doing right up to this day and to this point, and for me sitting here in front of you right now sharing this, I have been on the right track, and I've been on point and on the right track. And I cannot tell you how blessed I feel and how supported I feel right now by all of my team, and knowing also that Archangel Michael, also allowed me, he let me know that we have been with you right from the start. And the thing is that he said to me, but you already knew this. You already knew that we had been with you right from the start and right from the beginning. And he also showed me that a lot of us, even my viewers out there and all those that follow me, I want you to know this, because Archangel Michael is letting me know, to let you guys know, alright, that we are all on that front line with him, elbow to elbow. We are all on that front line with him. Him and Lady Faith. And also I was shown that Lady Faith comes through as the sword of justice. Alright? And Archangel Michael comes through as the sword of truth. So you've got justice and truth together. And he, when they showed me that, when he showed me him and Lady Faith, Archangel Lady Faith showed me that I had the sword of justice and the sword of truth at each side of me. I had one sword on this side and one sword on this side, at either side of me. And that was the sword of justice and the sword of truth. What I was also shown is that my wings, they expanded right out, and they were so strong and powerful. I felt it, everything that I'm sharing with you guys, I felt. The electric blue light coming down through all of my versions of self and other dimensions, and coming down our chakras, all perfectly aligned and balanced. The two swords that were at either side, I saw those. And also my wings, they had expanded like wide out. It just went woof, sort of like. And the electric blue light with the sword at the top being Archangel Michael's sword of truth. And when he said that all of you are on the front line, and we are all elbow to elbow, I'm like, oh my God, you guys. You know, even just mentioning this right now and sharing this with you guys, I am actually getting goosebumps. I get very goosebumpy when I share things like this. It's just, yeah, very powerful. Alright, I'm starting to look like a shining angel, so I'm gonna just stop right here and go and see if I can find something to put on the window, so to sort of just block out some of this light. Alright, hold on guys. Alright, back again. Yeah, I just had to do a few adjustments so that I can block out the light that's coming from the sun right now. But I hope you guys can actually see me now a little bit better. If it does get a little bit brighter, then I might have to make some other adjustments and see how we go. Okay, so hopefully it's not too bright or not too dark. Alright, either way. Okay, I've got an article, and I hope that what I just shared with you guys had blessed you so much, and I just had to share that with you guys because that's what came through in my meditation, and I just want to bless you guys with that. And yeah, alright, let's get into this article that I have got here. You guys are going to love this as much as I did, and it is wonderful and great information, you guys. Alright, so it's our spiritual evolution. Okay. Alright, so please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Also, please don't forget to check out the description box down below. You'll find all the links there. Yeah. Alright, let's dive into this article that I've got here. Please only take what resonates for you, use your own intuition, and do a lot of your own homework and research, and hope you enjoy. Alright, the divine spark that burns in your heart. The flame that burns within your heart, 1/16 of an inch in height, is the divine spark, the potential of your divinity. It is the gift of life of the Creator to the creation. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Now, as I go even further, I just want to remind you guys, there is no gender when it comes to God, Great Spirit, Source, okay? No gender. So don't put a gender on it, alright? Alright. The consciousness of the Son is centered in the flame, which is thus called the Holy Christ flame. This Trinity of God, sacred fire, focuses the primary attributes of power, wisdom, and love. His bestowed flame of his very flame to every son and daughter. The flame that burns within your heart is the seed of cosmic consciousness, the ensign of the son or daughter of God. It is your link to reality, to being, and to life eternal. It is the anointing or anointed or anointing by the real self of all souls who choose to keep the standard of the law of one. Long ago, the Ancient of Days came to earth to keep the flame of life, that you and I might have to, one day, know the true self as God. He was known as Sanat Kumara, one of the 7 holy Kumaras who focused the light of the 7 rays. When cosmic councils had determined that no further opportunity should be given to humanity, so great was their departure from cosmic law, their discretion of life, Sanat Kumara raised his hand and offered his heart to serve the souls of mankind until the few and eventually the many would respond once again to keep the flame of life. Granted this dispensation by solar lords, Sananda Kumara came to earth with sons and daughters of God who volunteered to support him in his mission as keeper of the flame. He established his retreat on an island in the Global Sea, or Gubal Sea, now the Gubal Desert, and there at Shambhala he would remain to tend the sacred fires until some among mankind would stir from the low estates to which they had descended by their ignoring of the law of one, until once again they would begin to call upon the name of the Lord and give devotion to the living flame of the Most High God. The ascension is the ritual whereby the soul reunites with the Spirit of the living God, the I Am presence, through the acceleration by the sacred fire at the natural conclusion of one's final lifetime on earth. It is the process whereby the soul merges first with the Christ consciousness and then with the living presence of the I Am that I Am. Having balanced her karma and fulfilled her divine plan, once the ascension takes place, the soul, the corruptible aspect of being, becomes the incorruptible one, a permanent atom in the body of God, free from the round of karma and rebirth. In reality, man is a flaming spirit who descended into physical form to master the conditions and trials of everyday life and his own lower self. When he has successfully overcome the human will, the human ego, the human intellect, and has replaced them with their divine components, he can then ascend back to the heart of the Father, victor over time and space. The ascension is the gift of God. It is given to us more by His grace than by our works, although both are necessary. Membership in any specific church does not in itself guarantee our ascension. Devotees from all races and religions have been granted the gift of the ascension when certain requirements have been met. The ascension flame is a flame of hope. The Mother of Jesus and others who are unknown and unsouring have also followed in Jesus' footsteps as the true heroes and heroines of the world. Jesus' ascension is the matrix of the ascension of every other soul. His life was meant to be an example to us, and we are intended to ascend as he did. The mysteries of God's creation are many, and Jesus unveiled for us one of life's greatest mysteries. The ascension is God's desire for everyone, and so all of heaven, ascended masters, and archangels stand ready to assist the man, woman, or child who seeks to express his or her true identity as a son or daughter of God. All life should welcome the opportunity we have been given to follow in the Master's footsteps. Jesus was a way shower, one of many. The ascension flame is an intense fiery white with a crystal glow. The Easter lily is the symbol of the flame and its focus in the nature kingdom. The white diamond is its focus in the mineral kingdom. Okay, right. The Great White Brotherhood. The Ascended Masters are all part of the Great White Brotherhood, where white refers not to race, but to the aura of white light that surrounds these immortals. The Brotherhood works with earnest seekers and public servants of every race, religion, and walk of life to assist humanity in their forward evolution. Every master in heaven has already merged with the spirit of the I Am Presence. By proving the laws of God, the masters demonstrate that we too can attain immortality. Among these saints are Gautama Buddha, or Gautama Buddha, Maitreya, Jesus, Sananda, Saint Michael the Archangel, and Zarathustra, Moses, Melchizedek, Mother Mary, Saint Francis, Saint Germain, Al-Moye, Theresa or Therese of Lisieux, and unnumbered and unnamed loving hearts, servants of humanity, who have ascended to the I Am, that I Am, and are part of the living forevermore. I hope I didn't butcher all those names, but I think you might know some of them. Alright, continue. These masters are teachers of mankind. They teach the path of overcoming victory, whereby the soul can reunite with the higher self, walk the earth with self-mastery, following in the footsteps of Jesus as the Christed One, and return to the heaven world at the conclusion of the lifetime or of a lifetime of service. Study with the Ascended Masters. Please rock that like, guys. Really would appreciate that. The way is the path that can be followed. Having walked where we walk, the Masters are well qualified to teach us. And even as they teach mankind, they were and are students. They also studied in the etheric retreats of heaven world in preparation for incarnation on earth. And even as ascended beings, they are students of other masters who are above them in the great chain of being, the heavenly hierarchies. The ascended masters come to initiate us in the ancient mysteries of Christ and Buddha and the everlasting gospel of the new age of Aquarius. And they come to exhort us so that we will rise to the great God flame within ourselves and defeat the momentums of returning karma that are coming upon the age. The Ascended Masters present a path and a teaching whereby every individual on earth can find his way back to God. Alright, keep going. I Am Presence. Who are you? The mystical heart of the world's religions is the identity of the true self. The understanding of self is the most important insight that any individual can have in life. The self begins with the permanent atom of being, the cause out of which the effect proceeds. We call this the I am that I am, the presence of the I am, or the I am presence. This real self is seen in relationship to the evolving self on a chart that is called the chart of your divine self. It has illustrated so many of the cosmic truths that have been discovered by the great mystics of the East and West. The chart has 3 parts and, in a sense, could be called the Trinity of your identity. First, there is the upper figure, which is a sphere of light called the I am presence. To Hindus, it is Brahma. Buddhists call it the Dharmakaya. With Christians, think of it as God the Father. It is the Spirit of God individualized for each one. Your I am presence is surrounded by 7 concentric spheres which make up your causal body. These spheres of pulsating spiritual energy contain the record of all your good works. They are like your cosmic bank account. Your causal body has spheres of cosmic consciousness, 7 planes of heaven, 7 spheres of awareness corresponding to the 7th or 7 mighty Elohim, the 7 archangels, the 7 days of creation, and the 7 color rays that are emitted from the white light that is the person and the principle of the Father, or Brahma, or I am that I am. These 7 ways translate to 7 paths back to the source and the lords of 7 rays, and are ascended masters who teach seekers on those paths. Your I am presence is part of your being right now. It is not removed. It is not separated from you in time and space. The only separation you have from the I am that I am is your own human consciousness, your sense of limitation, and the accumulation of vibration from this and previous lifetimes that are less than the highest qualities of your real self. Between the spheres of light above and the soul evolving below is the consciousness of the mediator. The mediator is that portion of the self that can be translated to the imperfect soul, something of the perfection of the I am that I am. It is that portion of your being, and that is real enough to stand in the holy presence of God. We call this mediator the higher self, mental body, the real self, or the Holy Christ self. The Christian mystic sometimes referred to the mediator as the inner man of the heart. It is the self that you are in a state of becoming through our evolution, through all of your experiences in time and space. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit. Nice. Alright. So depending on your spiritual tradition, you can think of this mediator as your chief guardian angel, your inner guru, higher self, or Atman, the voice of consciousness, and always as your dearest friend. What the chart of your divine self shows is that each of us has a higher self, and that each of us is destined to become one with that self, whether we call it the Christ, the Buddha, the Tao, or the Atman. You, the living potential of God. Your soul is evolving on the spiritual path in time and space. It is the part of you that is mortal, but that can become immortal. The violet flame is depicted in the chart of the presence around you. The violet flame is a high frequency energy of forgiveness. It's a spiritual alchemy. Around the violet flame is the protective white light of God, known as the pillar of light. We apply the science of the spoken word to call forth that pillar of light as a protection, sealing our aura, sealing our chakras from the heavy weight of darkness that is upon the planet. The shaft of the white light descending from the I Am Presence through the Holy Christ self to the lower figure in the chart is the Christ cord, something called the silver cord. It is the umbilical cord, the lifeline that ties you to the Spirit. The purpose of your soul evolution. The purpose of your soul evolution on earth is to grow in self-mastery, balance your karma, fulfill your mission on earth, and make your ascension in the light. The end of your incarnations is to become your real self, so that you return to the spiritual dimensions that are your real home. Through attention to your spiritual path, the three figures in the chart now separate because of a limited consciousness, will one day become one. You, too, can attain unity to the mainstream. Just look at the bumper stickers like, my karma ran over your dogma, or it's a thick list job, but I've got a lot of karma to burn off. However, not everyone understands what karma really means, why it matters, and how to deal with it. Think about the talents you were born with and the good things that have happened to you in your life. Now think about the so-called limitations and challenges that have come your way. Both have to do with karma. Karma simply tells us that what happens to us in the present is a result of course we ourselves have set in motion in the past, whether 10 minutes ago or 10 lifetimes ago. We've all grown up learning about karma. We just didn't call it that. Instead, we heard for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. In essence, karma tells us that whatever we do will come full circle to our doorstep, sometime, somewhere. Karma picks up where the golden rules leaves off. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because someday it will be done unto you. The Sanskrit word karma means act, action, word or deed. The law of karma, as it is traditionally taught says that our thoughts, words and deeds, positive and negative, create a chain of cause and effect, and that we will personally experience the effect of every course we have set in motion. Karma, therefore, is our greatest benefactor, returning us the good we have sent to others. Returning to us the good we have sent to others. Karma is also greatest teacher, allowing us to learn from our mistakes, because the law of karma gives back to us whatever we have sent forth as thought, word and deed. Some think of it as punishment. Not so. The law of karma is the law of love. There is no greater love than having the opportunity to understand the consequences of our actions or our inactions, so that our soul can grow. Karma teaches us love, and to love as no other process can. It gives us hope. Karma and reincarnation go hand in hand. While karma means accountability and payback, reincarnation is simply another word for opportunity. Reincarnation gives us another chance to make good on karmic debts and owe others, and to reap the blessings we have sent forth. Karma and reincarnations also help us make sense out of the question marks in life. Life is full of paradoxes and questions, and each paradox is designed to make us dig deeper, connect with our inner soul, knowing and solving that karmic conundrum. Though the process of our reincarnation on earth, we were meant to evolve spiritually, to grow in spiritual mastery as we nurtured our divine gifts and developed our talents. In the beginning, our souls was endowed with a unique and precious gift that we were meant to give to humanity throughout our incarnations. We were told that without that gift, the full flowering of our families, our communities, and even our civilization would not take place. God gave us free will so that we could lovingly affirm our calling to be creators or co-creators with the divine or with the divine. Some of us even volunteered to embody on earth angels in disguise to rescue those who had come before us and had forgotten that they too had a divine plan and mission. We know that when we had fulfilled our reason for being, we would joyfully return to realms of spirit to continue our soul's adventure. Our souls began their journey of full hope. We understood the true nature of our destiny. We knew that, above all else, we were spiritual beings, charged with a mission to keep the spiritual consciousness alive on earth. Somewhere along the line, we strayed from the path. We fell from that higher consciousness as the allure of our outer human self and its trapping pulled our attention away from our innate divine self. We became self-centered rather than self-centered. Oh, hold on again. Let me read that again. Alright, I just got a little distracted because I heard a little noise. Alright, so somewhere along the line we strayed from the path. We fell from higher consciousness as the allure of the outer human self and its trapping pulled our attention away from our innate divine self. We became self-centered rather than self-centered. And slowly we began to forget the reason for our sojourn on earth. The rest is history, centered in our human ego rather than in the heart. So the rest is history, centered in our human ego rather than in the heart of our higher self. We were prompted to act in ways that did not always honor our inner spirit. We did a great many good things, but we also created negativity. Out of the misdirection, need to protect, out of the misdirected need to protect the lesser self, we harmed rather than helped others. Then by the laws of the circle, we were not free to move on until we had paid off the karmic debts we now owe to others. So now our soul's reasons for being is not only to fulfill our original divine plan, but also to balance our karma, our karmic ledger. Our souls seeking resolution is compelled to revisit those karmic encounters, lifetime after lifetime, until we find that resolution. Earth then is like a schoolroom. We return again and again, reincarnating to take our lessons. Sometimes we learn from wise teachers, but in many cases our most important tutor is our karma, the positive and the negative consequences of our free will choices. When we learn all our lessons, complete all our assignments, and prove ourselves mastery, we will graduate from Earth's schoolroom and continue our sojourn in other realms as masterful spiritual beings. Life from a spiritual perspective, so often in today's world, wealth and physical comfort and consider to be the hallmark of success. When we look at life from a spiritual perspective, we see that our priority is not material success, although it is a legitimate tool to help us fulfill our life's purpose. Instead, we see that God's priority for us is to get back into the alignment with our original blueprint, to replace the human matrix, the misguided patterns of human ego, with our divine matrix. Once we recognize why we are here and how we got where we are today, the paradoxes of life become much more significant and manageable. Once we see our life as part of a continuum, not as an isolated segment in time, our perspective changes. Once we see every today as part of our larger creation plan for our soul, our daily choices take on new meaning. Right, well, that was just so amazing. I loved it. I hope you did too. I love these articles and they are so amazing. Amazing information, and there is just a lot of light code activators, guys, blueprint activators and memories, alright? A lot of this information and knowledge and wisdom and insight these are just blueprint activators. They are light code activators. They are remembrance. And I My gosh. You know, when I read this, I know I receive downloads. When I go through this, I'm actually receiving downloads, and yeah, love it. I love it. I love it. And I hope you do too. Get downloads and messages from your guides and everyone. But that is all I have for now, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, you guys. I love it. I love finding all these articles and sharing them with you guys. It really excites me. And yeah, and sometimes when my and the thing is what I've told you before is that my guides, they lead me to all this information, to all these resources and everything that I share with you guys. And I know that if you ask your guides as well, they will also guide you to the information that you need for your soul journey path or anything like that. But you know what, you know what, guys, since my guides have been working with me, we work really hard. They find me they find the articles and the information, the resources, and then I'm like guided to it, and I'm like, oh, wow, amazing, awesome. I'm going to share this with my star brothers and sisters. Anyway, okay, alright, that's enough jabber. Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you for rocking that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Also, don't forget, check out all the links in the description box down below. And please drop your comments in the comment section down below, okay? I love to interact with you guys. You know it. And also, I love to interact with you guys in the chat when we do lives on Ishmael Perez's channel. So please rock the like, subscribe and share for your girl. Would really appreciate that. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares and everybody who watches. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Namaste. See you guys. Love you. Bye. See ya.